how to get to me and they can get to you, then they are going to come and buy the sneakers. Like, I don't know if you guys understand what I mean, but competition, trust me on this one, creates free marketing. It creates free marketing for you. Competition. We all know it. We see it every day. We all do it. We fear it. Business owners like me and you fear it so much. If somebody's selling the same thing as you do, then you're so scared, you're so intimidated, you're so worried. You're like, oh my God, they're going to take away my clients. But that's not the thing about competition. It's not always. Yes, the other person is most likely going to take away your clients, but that should never stop you. So for this Money Thursday, we are going to be talking about competition. Let's dive into the video. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Did you see how I transitioned like a star? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Tracy and welcome to Hustle Tracy Ganda, a place for lifestyle, beauty and entrepreneurship content. And I'm so sorry we haven't had any entrepreneurship content of late, but guys, I was celebrating my birthday. The Tanzstoreug wholesale business, I think during December, sales go up like this, and I just couldn't find time to really record. I was shifting from my old house, so it's been too much, and that's the reason as to why we haven't had any video. But that's all besides the point. So for today, we are going to be talking about competition. This is going to be a very short video. I don't want to take a lot of your time because I'm also late for lectures. I know it looks dark, but it's just 3 p.m. Anyways, so somebody told me a while back that the reason as to why they were not going to begin their business is because there were so many people doing the same thing. And I was like, what? No, guys, you shouldn't not do your business just because someone is doing the same thing. I want you to know that nobody, before I even tell you everything that I wanted to tell you today, nobody can do something like you. We are different, and you should learn to I don't want to tell you guys what to do because I'm not perfect myself. I get intimidated by competition. When someone begins a wholesale business, I'm like, wapi. But you shouldn't fear it. And what I want to say is nobody can do it like you. Nobody is you. Nobody speaks like you. Nobody sells like you. Nobody handles customers like you. Nobody cares for customers like you. We are all different, and there is enough money for everyone on earth. For as long as you work hard, you're going to attain the money that's there for you. So you just have to keep on going and pushing. So that's why it motivated me a lot to do this video, because a while back I learned the advantages of competition in my business class, and I was like, I should actually do this as a video. But then I kept on pushing it. I know that you guys always had me saying, I'm going to tell you guys about the advantages of competition, and we never actually talked about them. So today I decided to just, to do this video and get it out of the way. And if you're out there, and the reason as to why you're not beginning your bags business is because there's so many people selling bags. Imagine the Chinese where we get these bags from. There are like maybe 1 million suppliers selling literally the same bags, and Chinese people are like the most business oriented people I know. So if they can do it, then you too can do it. And then guys, where I'm seated, there is an elevator, and I wish the guys literally left the elevator open. I'm going to show you guys at the end of the video. It's just right. You won't believe what just happened to me. I record with my phone. I'm really going to get a camera. I record with my phone, and as I was recording, someone called, and I didn't know that someone called. So when someone called, the phone literally cut the video, and now I was done with the video, and now I have to literally do it again. But the good thing, it stopped when I was telling you guys about the story of the boys in the elevator that was staring at me recording. But anyways, I have 10 minutes to go to work, and I hope that we can get through this. I was still telling you guys about the advantages of competition, and I'm going to repeat everything I said. Good thing is I have my notes over here, so it's easy peasy. And what I wanted to tell you guys first is nobody can do it like you. Like I was saying, if you're out there And the reason as to why you haven't begun your business is because someone else is doing the same thing. Someone else is selling sneakers, someone else is selling bags, someone else is selling shoes, just like someone else is doing something that you want to do. And that's the reason as to why you've refused to start your business. Don't do that, because it's literally very hard in today's world. It's hard to begin something that nobody hasn't done before. We are literally doing things that people have done, but in a better way. Like you do better, and that's one of the first advantage of competition that I want to tell you guys about. It helps you learn from your competitors. What's wrong with? It helps you learn from your competitors' mistakes. Let's say if my competitor doesn't post every day, and then I come and I start posting every day. If my competitor doesn't respond to her clients, I'm guilty. Then I come and respond to the clients. I have a better. If my competitor doesn't have a store in Uganda like I don't, then someone else will come and put a store in Uganda. You understand what I'm saying? So it helps you learn from your competitors' mistakes. I'm literally highlighting my mistakes just so that I can show you exactly what I mean. So in that way, you do better than your competitor. That's the very first thing about competition. The second thing is it reduces monopoly. Guys, you don't want to buy something that's supposed to be $2 for $90 just because only one company is selling that thing. Take for instance Apple. Apple is not like a monopolistic, it's not like a completely monopolistic company. What I mean by monopoly is that one company is selling one company that sells one thing, like electric companies in various countries. Usually countries have one company that owns electricity. Like in Uganda, we have Umeme. Umeme is monopolistic because it's the only one that's supplying everyone with electricity. So you find that if Umeme doesn't give us electricity, we have no electricity. If Umeme decides to put a unit at 50,000, then we are going to buy electricity at that price, and nobody wants that. And it's the same thing with Apple, because Apple is the only one that's selling iOS products. So if they say this iPhone that's released is $3,000, we have no choice but to buy it at that price. You understand? And sometimes you are the seller, but there are times where you'll be the buyer, and you don't want that. And competition literally eliminates that, because it creates so many businesses doing the same thing, and then you find that the prices are fair. Yeah, that doesn't really benefit us. And you're probably like, now why is Tracy telling me about monopoly? I just want to like put out everything I learned, show you my sharp mind. The thing that I want to tell you guys about that competition does that benefits us, it creates awareness. Guys, listen to me on this one. If I'm selling my skincare kit here, yeah, and I'm the only one selling it, people will not understand it like I do. Like only a few people. I will reach only a few people, even if I market, even if I do what, because there are people that you know that I don't know. When you post on your status, there are people that see that when I post on my status, those people don't see. You understand? When I post this on my status, only the 100 that I have in my contacts will see. And then when you post, there is someone from another world that I don't know that will see, from your contacts that will see. So in a way, it creates awareness. It's like a boom. It just circulates everywhere. You understand? So that's good for us, guys. If I'm selling handbags in Uganda or in Kenya or in Tanzania, and I'm selling handbags, and I'm the only one selling handbags, then not so many girls will buy the handbags, because people don't really know the use of why should I have 10 handbags. But if you start seeing so many girls having pretty handbags, you're like, hey, maybe I should also grab myself one. So that's the good thing about competition. So do not look at competition as a bad thing, guys. I used to look at competition as a bad thing. Like when we started selling facial brushes, and then other people started selling them too. Before, when we were the only sellers in like Uganda, because I didn't know anyone else that was selling the facial brushes. So before, when we were like the only ones or the few, we were not making as many sales. And then later on, when so many people started knowing the advantages of facial brushes, then we started making sales. We started making so many sales through facial brushes. So that's good for your business. So don't look at competition only as a bad thing. I'm sorry guys, I'm repeating myself because I'm really disorganized with the fact that my video just, because I recorded some good stuff for you guys and I was happy and chamkated like my mom calls it, and now I'm just working against time. So I've told you guys about competition, I've told you guys about learning from your competitors' mistakes, I've told you guys about monopoly, I haven't told you about creativity, but it creates creativity in a way that if we are selling the same thing and someone else is doing something else, I will get inspired to try and do something else. So in a way, your business keeps on being creative, and you're not just in one place. You're not just doing the same thing every day. You're instead doing different things. You're taking your products outside. You're doing different things with your products, yeah. And then the other thing that I want to tell you guys about, now listen to me carefully. I've said this, but I haven't said it in this way. Competition creates free marketing. Competition creates free marketing. So guys, don't look at competition as a bad thing. If someone is selling the same thing as you, encourage them to do it. Because when I'm selling shoes and I post on Facebook, people that are selling shoes are most likely going to make sales, because people are now going to start seeing the shoes. You know, people are going to see pretty shoes and they're like, oh, by the way, I should get myself a pair. And now that's where you come in. If you have a pretty pair and you know the person doesn't know how to get to me and they can get to you, then they are going to come and buy the sneakers. Like, I don't know if you guys understand what I mean, but competition, trust me on this one, creates free marketing. It creates free marketing for you. People are going to get to know about your products when you haven't paid Google, you haven't paid anyone, just because so many other people are promoting the item. Competition creates free marketing. So guys, I hope today I have spoken to someone. I'm sorry because our video was, interrupted. Now my brain is just thinking about going to work, because I think I have like 5 minutes at this point to get on the bus and go. So I want to tell you guys about the giveaway, but before I do that, I hope I've really spoken to someone. I hope somebody out there has heard that competition is not a bad thing, and if it's one of the factors that was stopping you, cross it off your list and go do your business. Don't look at other people's business. Don't keep your eyes like this. Put your focus on your business, because nobody speaks like you, nobody can do it like you. People don't like you as they like me. People like you differently. People like me differently. I'm sorry guys, someone called again, so that outro was cut short, but these are the instructions. Please let me know down in the comment section how this video has changed your perspective about competition. Are you thinking about competition differently? And I'll choose 2 people to give away Christmas presents. I love you guys so much, and a warm hug is coming after this, and the biggest hug of all times. Bye guys, a big hug, big and warm. Do not forget to be good people. I love you so much. Bye. So guys, that is me. I don't even know if you can see me. Yeah, a little bit now. And over there is the elevator. So when people come out of that elevator, let me switch off this ring light. This is what I was telling you. Now this is the ring light, and that's the elevator. So when people come from there, because the ring light was on and it was all over my face and bright, people just stand over there and stare at me, and I had to keep my focus, and it was really hard. Anyways, that's the view. It's really pretty. So guys, bye. Let me go to work.